There's also out of service criteria, which is guidelines. Out of service criteria is you can be declared out of service by law enforcement if you are violating certain hours of service. So if you are declared out of service, that means you cannot drive a commercial motor vehicle until you are in compliance with record keeping requirements and out of service limitations. And a driver could receive a citation that can result in hefty fines and or penalties. So violating the out of service criteria will include driving after on duty and exceeding that maximum duty limits, and failing to have a record on duty status of current on day of examination and prior to the previous 7 consecutive days. So important fact, majority or most of the hours service ordered are issued during these roadside inspections. That is a fact. That's why you always have to stay compliant, but then also you should do that anyway, wherever you are pulled over during roadside inspections on that. Now, out of service order is a declaration that puts a driver, a commercial motor vehicle, or a motor carrier operation out of service according to sections 386.72, 392.5, 395.13, and 396.9 of the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations, or the conventional laws, or the North American Uniform Out of Service Criteria. Overall, the out of service order is authorized by an enforcement officer, whether it's of a federal, state, Canadian, Mexican, or a local jurisdiction of that driver. An out of service order is a driver that is out of service. Now, this also means you cannot operate a commercial motor vehicle until a driver is in compliance with the hours of service limitations and record keeping requirements, and it complies with vehicle attendance and surveillance requirements if you're transporting hazardous materials. An out of service driver may not drive until the driver has been off duty for appropriate number of consecutive hours. And a driver that is out of service must deliver or mail a copy of that out of service notice to the person or place that is designed by the motor carrier or that company within 24 hours out of that out of service notice. That means that the driver that's out of service, they have to deliver or mail that copy of that out of service notice to that motor carrier within that 24 hours of receiving that notice. Hey, BET Trainer here. Listen, if you really had true value out of this video, go ahead and click that like button and share some honest comments about this video, because this is going to help other people as well see the video and get the value information, so that way they can be inspired by what you're doing right now as well. So also, if you want to get the latest updates, go ahead and click the subscribe button, so then you can be able to always be updated on the next instant video that will be put out. So again, go ahead and do that. And this video was sponsored by BET Life Services and CDL for Life.